Until you understand this will become wealthy. I'm gonna teach you what wealthy people understand that you probably don't if you're not wealthy. And if you're trying to become wealthy, you stopped on the right channel. This channel is for entrepreneurship, built by an entrepreneur for entrepreneurs, teaching you how to start a business and grow a big business. If you don't know who I am, guys, I built some big businesses. Go check out my first videos. I break down my path and my journey on how I kind of fell off the top of the planet and hit rock bottom and came back and built the businesses that I have. Now I'm teaching you on this channel exactly how to become a high-level entrepreneur and to understand wealth creation, and I'm gonna do it right now. Why does a billionaire who has 24 hours a day have more time than someone that's a millionaire who also has 24 hours a day? Now, why does that millionaire have more time than someone that has, let's say, 100 or multiple six-figure net worth as compared to someone that has maybe a negative net worth if they all have 24 hours a day? Every individual that lives on earth, we all have 24 hours a day. So why do so many of us have more time than others? Why do some have 30, 40, 50-hour days and others barely have a 24-hour day? How does this actually work? Well, it has to do with the time relationship between how incomes are created. Now, I want you to write this down on a piece of paper, guys. Write 1, 2, 3. Number 1, put active income. Number 2, put passive income. Number 3, put equity or equity models. And this is the big difference on why some people become billionaires and how they have these massive incomes and everything they've always wanted, and why some people never hit their financial goals. So write down number 1, or look at number 1, I guess you could say. What is active income? This is what does not create wealth. This is what creates a big income, even if you're good at what you're doing. This is a time strategy to create income where time is directly related to the income stream that's being created. A job, flipping houses, wholesaling houses, sales, selling real estate, selling insurance. The time relationship is to the income, basing off of this. If I'm making money in my business, let's say I'm making $10,000 a month on average because I made $120K a year, and then the start of next year happens, and I get hit with a life liability. I get sick, I have children, I have grandchildren, my parents come down sick. Something takes my time out of my life from an external event that I can no longer trade the time at the same rate I was trading it into my business before. Now, if time stops, income stops. It stops at least at the same rate. Now, if time stops completely, income stops forever. Now, think about this. If you're a top producer making $1 million a year selling houses, or if you're an investor making $1 million a year flipping houses, and all of a sudden you completely stopped, a year from now, what's your income? Now, if you built a rental portfolio that makes $1 million a year, or a team that makes $1 million a year, and you stopped, what's your income? Think about the relationship. One goes away with your time going away. The other one stays because you built it through a residual way. So the second thing I want to talk about is residual income. Residual income has a relationship to time differently. You trade your time up front to get paid tomorrow. It's a delayed gratification strategy. Building a rental portfolio, building an owner finance note portfolio, building a large residual income team through something like a network marketing model or team building model through the real estate space like what I do, right? Residual income is something that you paid your price for up front, that is built one time, that sustains time, that comes in month after month after month on a recurring basis, no matter if you put time into it after you've created it. So let's say I have a property management company managing all my rental properties and I go into a coma for a year. Guess what happens? When I wake up, the cash flow is still coming in, my business is still going forward. But if I was in that same coma and I was flipping houses and I went into a coma for a year, my business is completely gone. So think about that. The relationship between time and how income is created, residual income gives you time and money freedom. Over here, you just have money freedom. So let's say someone built a $250,000 residual income and they're making a $250,000 selling real estate. What's the difference? One's sitting on the beach with their family or coaching their kids' soccer team or having a great life helping their community. The other one's working all day, every day, trying to maintain this relationship between their time and money that they have to do year after year. So you only have to build a residual income stream once if it's the right type of residual income. Now here's the last one, guys. Equity income. Why does this play with a relationship to time differently than active income and residual income? It's the expansive nature of this income stream, essentially, right? Let's say I was in that same car wreck and I went into a coma for a year. But before, I bought a bunch of rental properties. I bought a couple stocks. I bought anything else like a part of a business. Doesn't matter. And the market exploded. The rental market went up. The houses appreciated like we've seen over the past 10 years. That stock exploded. We saw it quadruple, 10x. It doesn't matter. But the point is, your time and your focus and your concentration and your effort and your energy are not on that equity position once it's in place. You're in a coma. The equity position is expanding while you're asleep, essentially, or while you're in that coma. So what that means is equity positions can expand or contract without your direct time to make it grow. Once you buy a stock, it's kind of out of your hands at this moment, right? Unless you're doing something illegal, right? You buy a rental property, it's kind of out of your hands at this moment, what's happening to the market. So what wealthy people understand is they put their time into putting themselves in equity positions and they put their time into putting themselves into residual income or passive income positions. Now, why do they do this? Because the relationship between time is different. They have more time in a day. So let's say for something like you're making $120K a year and you're working 40 hours a week to do this. That means 40 hours a week, that's 160 hours a month, 120K income. So what would 160 divide by a monthly income of 10,000 be, okay? So think about that's your hourly income, if you're working active income, to create that income of what your time being traded to create that income is. Now let's say that you were going to sleep in a coma and you bought a stock and it went up and made 120K. What is your time relationship between that money that increased your net worth through the growth of the equity model and your time being related to it? Think about that real quick. You have no time into it once you bought it, maybe a little bit when you sell it. So the point is, the time avoidance adds extra hours into our life. If we're not putting our time into creating income, we have our time. So we can spend it with our friends and family to better relationships and give us better opportunities in life. We can help the community. If we have a big residual income stream and we're not worried about trading our time to create our income, we have more time. And if we have a bunch of equity positions, think about Shark Tank. What are they doing? They're buying equity positions in companies. They're borrowing that person's time. They're the time center of the business. They're building the business. They're putting money in for time relationships for an equity position. That business owner is going to go out there, give him talk, go and grow that business. And if the equity position, the value of the company grows, that person that invested in it, guess what? So their net worth. This is how wealthy people become wealthy. They create income streams that play with time differently. Equity models and residual income models. They do not work for active income. People who work for active income work forever. People who work for residual income and equity will retire early and have that great life. I hope this helps you understand, guys. If you learned something from this, subscribe to that channel or subscribe to this channel. Hit that button, guys. Hook me up. Let's try to get this thing off the ground. I have a bunch more videos coming out here soon, guys. They're going to help you get your business off the ground. We're about to go in some heavy skill sets, some high detailed, highly defined trainings on how to create wealth. And I appreciate you guys for subscribing to the channel if you've already done so. If you haven't done so yet, hit that button. I'll see you on the next one. Let's become wealthy together.